Assalamu alaikum. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It's absolutely wonderful to be here. And I want to wish you a very, very warm welcome to this first day of the conference for the World Future Energy Summit. Many of you would have joined us yesterday for the Leaders Summit, and it was an absolutely wonderful event, almost like today. Action-packed here, not a seat in the house, so we are going to bring some more chairs. So thank you all for your interest, and thank you so much for joining us this morning. Now, it's been an absolutely remarkable few days here in Abu Dhabi, with leaders from all around the world coming here at this time. Of course, we had the IRENA meeting at the weekend, which was attended by hundreds of delegates, and the global support that we have seen here in Abu Dhabi for Abu Dhabi Sustainability Week has been so encouraging, and I know this is going to continue for the next few days. This really is the first post-COP21 gathering, and all of the key players, as we saw yesterday, presidents, prime ministers, ministers from around the world came to join us. And of course, Abu Dhabi has once again succeeded in raising the global sustainability discussion to an entirely new level. And again, here we highlight the opportunities that really abound in a more sustainable world. Now, of course, the work that Masdar has been doing has been absolutely crucial and has been at the very, very heart of sustainability here in the United Arab Emirates. And of course, it will continue to do so too under the very, very astute UAE government leadership that is looking and that is focused and dedicated to a more sustainable future. To deliver the welcomed address for us here at the day one of the summit, I'd like to give a very, very warm welcome now to the Chief Executive Officer of Masdar. So please welcome Dr. Ahmad Belhoul.
Your Excellencies, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure to welcome you to the 9th World Future Energy Summit, the anchor event of Abu Dhabi Sustainability Week, and the world's most influential business platform for the development of renewable energy and clean technology. When Abu Dhabi first hosted the first World Future Energy Summit back in 2008, many asked why the UAE, a country that is rich in oil and gas, should host such an event that is focused on renewables. Very few asked that question today. The growth of this summit has shown that renewable energy has passed the point of inflection, and the economic potential of sustainable development is increasingly beyond doubt. As most of you know, a report has been released earlier this week by the International Renewable Energy Agency, IRENA, suggesting that doubling the share of renewables in the global energy mix by 2030 could boost the global GDP by 1%. Now that equates to more than $1 billion and an estimated 24 million jobs. But let me be clear, nowhere is the business potential greater than here in the Middle East and North Africa. Only last month, we as Masdar have inaugurated the first regional wind utility scale project in Jordan. The Kingdom of Morocco has recently pledged to increase their targets for renewables to over 50% by 2030. The UAE also, at a federal level, has set its clean energy target to 24% by 2021 and has also committed to doubling its investment in research for renewables as part of the Mission Innovation Project announced at COP21. The region's march towards renewable energy continues to gather pace. That is because both the policymakers and the business leaders alike value the long-term price stability of an asset class that is removed from the fluctuations of the global commodities market. It is because of the pressing need to diversify the energy mix in the face of electricity demand that is expected to double by 2030. But more importantly, it's driven by the dramatic improvement and the cost competitiveness of renewables, both in solar and in wind. And you would only need to look back a few years to witness that firsthand. The price of solar PV has dropped by 75% over the past 6 years. The price of wind turbines has dropped by 30%. While the UAE remains committed to its historic role as a global energy leader, both conventional and renewables, the policy and economic imperatives of renewables are now aligned. We, as an industry, must be swift to act. A decade ago, most of our focus as Masdar was overseas. Today, we are shifting our focus to the MENA region. This year in ADSW, we have welcomed over 30,000 visitors from 170 countries and 650 exhibiting companies representing 40 countries. This is real evidence. It's real evidence of the determination to convert collective ambition for renewable energy into action. This trend will and must continue. But of course, challenges remain. Not least is the pace of development and storage for renewable energy. But arguably, the greater need is for further innovation in the financial sector. Globally, investments in renewable energy must double if expansion targets are to be met to at least $500 billion per year. Financial institutions in this region must act to ensure that our industry secures the capital it requires to grow. Ladies and gentlemen, there is no single answer to all the challenges of sustainable development, but the economic case for renewables is clear. Abu Dhabi's bold vision and the success of the World Future Energy Summit has laid the foundations for renewable energy to thrive in the Middle East and North African region. Let us all here, through this global platform, take action and reap the opportunities together. Thank you.